How did the president of Ukraine get 500 million euros in the bank?
Thank you.
He was a comedian on TV.
And that's what he got?
His estimated wealth is over 500 million.
From a
euros.
comedian on TV
Yeah.
in Ukraine.
Wow. Yeah, and from a comedian to president of the country.
Здравствуйте, дядя Игорь, дядя Валя и дядя Саша. Вопреки вашим опасениям сообщаю, что живу я хорошо, пока живу. Дальше будет еще лучше, потому что уже 3 недели, как я принят в бандеровцы. А как иначе? Иначе у нас в Украине карьеры не сделать. Хотя что я вам рассказываю, вы и так все знаете. Зарплата у меня маленькая, но это не главное. Ведь нам разрешили отбирать деньги и имущество у русских. А раньше можно было и у евреев. Но потом пришел главный бандеровец Коломойский и запретил. Я, например, сейчас учу английский язык, чтобы забыть русский. В этом мне помогают американские наемники, которые у нас тут на каждом шагу. Знаете, я женился во 2-й раз на Вадике. Для нас, европейцев, это нормально. Сегодня наш президент, самый главный, который у нас самый главный президент, Барак Обама, пообещал, что мы скоро вступим в НАТО. Пока, естественно, на правах американского прихвостня. Если есть возможность, друзья, вышлите, пожалуйста, мне книгу Гитлера «Майн кампф». А то у нас разметают. Бывало, утром выхожу на балкон и начинаю делать зарядку. От сердца к солнцу, вот так. Что я вам рассказываю? Вы же так...
How did the president of Ukraine get 500 million euros in the bank?
Thank you.
He was a comedian on TV.
And that's what he got?
His estimated wealth is over 500 million.
From a
euros.
comedian on TV
Yeah.
in Ukraine.
Wow. Yeah, and from a comedian to president of the country, which I think he doesn't draw a salary.
Yes.
No,
Please.
that is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside. It's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here with you, then I'll feel better and stronger for the fight.
So great honor, but until we will.
When you win, bring it back to Malibu.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Because I'll feel
Okay.
much better knowing there's a piece of me here.
We have to win.
President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine is doing the impossible every day. His courageous defense of democracy is reminding us all of what is most precious and most fundamental to our way of life. His bravery is exceeded only by that of the people of Ukraine, and they are unifying the world, including Americans, to fight for freedom and the rule of law.
President Zelensky's personal leadership and courage have been instrumental in our fight. His bravery and strength became an inspiration not just for all Ukrainians, but for people all over the world. In the beginning of the war, many well-wishers advised him to flee, to save his life, to leave the country, offering him help to leave. To them was his famous response: "I don't need a free ride, I need more ammunition." Today, as in President Kennedy's time, Russia is again blackmailing the world with nuclear apocalypse. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, President Kennedy's personal leadership and courage determined victory of good versus evil. Today, President Zelensky's personal leadership and courage have been critical on our road to victory, and we have no doubt that together we will win.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Lawrence Geller. I have the privilege of being the chairman of the International Churchill Society, and I thank you all for coming today, and thank the Prime Minister and the President being present. On behalf of the International Churchill Society, we're here to honour His Excellency President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Друже Борисе, шановні члени товариства Черчилля, шановні учасники української збірної Warrior Games, я знаю, що ви також там присутні, дорогі гості. Це надзвичайна честь для мене отримати сьогодні таку нагороду за лідерство і, отримуючи її, дуже доречно згадати одні з найвідоміших слів Вінстона Черчилля, які були сказані ним 8 травня 1945 року по завершенню війни у Європі. My dear friends, this is your hour. This is not victory of a party or of any class. It's a victory of the great British nation as a whole.
It is my privilege to announce that the 2020-22 Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought has been awarded to the brave people of Ukraine, represented by their president, elected leaders and civil society.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce the 2022 Liberty Medal honoree, President of Free, Independent and Strong Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. God bless America. Slava Ukraini!
Dear friends, it is a great honor to be awarded with the Medal of Liberty, presented to me by Senators Chris Coons and Rob Portman during their visit to Kyiv. This award really demonstrates how and what Ukrainian people are fighting for. Liberty is the main word for us and what really unites all Ukrainians. As in any democratic society, Ukrainians have different views on life and politics, as the case was in previous years. We felt divided, arguing whether we would ever be able to stand together. But when Russia decided to destroy our freedom and wipe Ukraine off the face of the earth, we immediately got united, and we keep this unity. All divisions are put aside. There is no place for political conflicts, because when there is a mortal threat to freedom, everything else is not important. Millions of people are fighting and working to protect Ukraine. They are very different people. After the Russian full-scale invasion started, they all decided, we are here, and we will never give up our freedom. And I believe that this Liberty Medal is for all men and women of Ukraine who, after the 24th of February, showed to the world's largest autocracy that only defeat is what it can win in Ukraine.
I think it places this fight, this struggle of the Ukrainian people into the right category. It's not just a struggle against an aggressor, it's not just a struggle against an imperialist Russia, it's also a struggle for democracy and for human rights. And I think this is the relevance of this statement by the European Parliament.
The Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought is Europe's highest tribute to human rights defenders and comes with €50,000 in prize money. The other two finalists were WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange and Colombia's Truth Commission, which aims to establish the facts behind human rights violations in the country.
Pre-war, the Ukrainian government is one of the worst in the world. Corrupt, controlled by a few rich people. I mean, really unfortunate for the people in Ukraine. Ukraine has better agricultural land than the United States does. I mean, it is the breadbasket of Europe. It's an incredible location. And so hopefully post-war, as it gets rebuilt, it'll first come up to Eastern European levels, then eventually European levels. So it's a country that has a lot of promise.
How did the president of Ukraine get 500 million euros in the bank?
Thank you.
He was a comedian on TV.
And that's what he got?
His estimated wealth is over 500 million.
From a comedian on TV in Ukraine.
Wow. Yeah. From a comedian to a president of the country, which I think he doesn't draw a salary.
I want to tell you that we now love the new country, and I'm sorry, but we don't need help. We need support, real support, and we thank everybody. Thank all of the European countries which help us, but we also want to have more. But I understand. So only together, America and EU. Only together we can stop the war, and we are ready. We just want to tell that we are. Remember that we are the biggest country in Europe, but we want to be the richest one. It's true. It's in my heart.
That we are the biggest country in Europe, but we want to be the richest one. It's true. It's in my heart. We want to be the richest one. It's true. It's in my heart.
So we are ready. We want to show that we just come, and if somebody, if you want to help us, so just let's do business cases. We have many investment cases. We're ready.
And stop corruption in Ukraine.
Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky was named the Time magazine's Person of the Year for 2022, along with the Ukrainian people. Time said Zelensky inspired Ukrainians and won global accolades for his courage in resisting Russia's brutal, devastating invasion. Time wrote Zelensky's success as a wartime leader has relied on the fact that courage is contagious.
We have a famous thing that occurs once a year. We pick the Man of the Year in Time magazine. You are the Man of the Year in the United States of America. And so welcome. We have a lot to talk about. The floor is yours, sir.
Oh, Sean.
Yes. This is for you.
Oh, Sean.
Yes.
No.
Please.
That is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside. It's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here with you, then I'll feel better and stronger for the fight.
It's so great honor, but until we will.
When you win, bring it back to Malibu.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Because I'll feel
Okay.
much better knowing there's a piece of me here.
We have to be.